What is going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back today to another video on the FM Scout YouTube channel. It's the first video I've done in a little while since we were doing the manager legend experiment. We're going to be finishing that off. We'll do the finale for that sometime next week. Apologies to the couple of clubs that I haven't finished off, but we'll just jump in to the finale of that next week. And before we jump into the video, if you are interested in other types of football manager videos and so on, you can go and check out my channel. We just finished two mini-series, one with Hull, one with Manchester United. You can go and catch those. And I've just started a YouTube interview series, which I did last year as well, kicking it off with the first episode with Dr. Benji FM. Now today we're going to be starting a new little series of videos with transfer rumours over this summer. The first one is probably going to be the biggest transfer story of this summer. It may be one of the world record transfer breaking transfers, it may not be, but you know, with Mbappe linked with the clubs as well, the record of transfers may be broken quite a few times this summer. But today I am going to be looking, of course, at Cristiano Ronaldo back at Old Trafford, back at Manchester United. Now age 32, we've skipped forward as well to the end of the 16-17 season. So we're kind of at the point where we are now today as I'm recording. So 1st of July, we've transferred Ronaldo. I've done it for 80 million. Now, obviously, there's been a few fees in the rumours, but I'd imagine it'd be somewhere between 60 to about 100 million. It may be a bit more, but with his age on a little bit, I've decided at 80. Bang, sort of in the middle of things that are rumoured. It may be more, maybe less, so I do apologise if I've upset anyone with that fee. Last season in game as well, he scored 22 goals in 28 games for Real Madrid. So not as good. Well, it's his lowest scoring season since joining Real Madrid, but as you can see, still stats are wonderful. 20 determination. I mean, free kick taking's good. Heading, finishing, long shots, everything. He's an absolutely brilliant player. So we're going to be checking him out at Manchester United. United are in the Champions League, as they are in real life as well. But we're going to skip forward. We're going to be doing 3 seasons of this, seeing how he gets on, how Manchester United progress, and if overall they improve with Cristiano back in the team. So let's skip forward to the end of the first season. It will be the end of the 17-18 season and see how Cristiano Ronaldo does as a Manchester United player. So at the end of the 17-18 season rather, and Cristiano Ronaldo is still very much a Manchester United player. This season had, by the looks of it, a very solid season. 32 goals in 53 games. So 36 games in the Premier League, just missing 2 league games, obviously. 25 goals, so not a bad return at all. 7 goals in the Champions League as well. He scored 13 and 9 for Portugal in World Cup qualifying. If you have a look, he played the majority of games, actually, as a left midfielder. I'd assume some of those are for Real Madrid as well, but he only played 1 game as striker. So majority of his games, as you can see, is as a left winger, which is rather interesting. But 25 goals in the league this season. Ronaldo, 7.54 average rating in the league, which is not bad at all. United as a whole finishing second this season, missing out to Arsenal, who are very overpowered on this game normally. But Manchester United as well, by the looks of it, getting into the Champions League final, so you can tell they're progressing quite a bit, beating Ronaldo's old club, Real Madrid, 5-1 on aggregate. Ronaldo even scoring in the second leg at Old Trafford, but losing out in the end at the NSC Olympics. Well, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that stadium name, but losing out to Bayern Munich in the end after being 1-0 ahead. So that'll be disappointing, but overall I feel that United have improved as a team on their performance from last season and in real life. So Ronaldo already promoted to captain. It'll be interesting to see if he stays at the club for another couple of years. Obviously now at the age of 33. We're going to be going till he's 35. See, I have to keep an eye on those stats as well. Still look pretty good, but we'll see how it goes and how it moves on now. So here we are at the end of the 18-19 season. And again, we're going to have a look at Cristiano Ronaldo. Still at United, 34 years of age. The stats do look intact. I think pace has gone down 1 maybe since the start. A couple of other stats going down, but still 24 goals this season. So again, slightly less, but still grabbing 19 goals in the league. Missing out on just 1 game this season. Again, playing the majority, well, didn't even play one game as a striker this season. Playing, again, majority on the left wing. A couple on the right wing as well for Portugal. As you can see, though, he does play as a striker. So 19 goals. He scored 4 in the Champions League this season as well. A 7.8 average rating in the league. Very, very solid from Cristiano Ronaldo indeed. Manchester United again finishing in second place this time behind rivals City by 1 point. Incredible. And they dropped points to Burnley on the final day, which would have been an absolute wounder. But Mourinho still in charge. Ronaldo still as captain. They're going with a 4-2-3-1 by the looks of it. We haven't checked transfers actually, so by the looks of it here, which Lindelof has already transferred in. They've signed quite a lot of players. Kovacic and Morata being the key ones. Brought in Mandzukic as well and Rudiger. So quite a few big transfers coming in there as well. Manchester United in the Champions League. Oh, they still have to play the final. When we skip forward the next season, we'll see how they get on in that and see if they win Champions League glory. But yeah, against Arsenal, very, very interesting. 2 consecutive Champions League finals. Hopefully they don't lose that one. But another very solid season from Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll skip forward again for the final season. So far, so good for the Portuguese winger. So, final season of the experiment. It would be very good to see Cristiano Ronaldo win a little bit of silverware. Obviously, they may well have won that Champions League in the last season. Again, stats are very, very solid as expected. His physicals slowly but surely going down. 18 goals again, playing every game in the league this season. Another fantastic 7.8 average rating. 6 goals in 8 games in the Champions League. So, they obviously didn't do as well in the Champions League unless he got, unless he missed out on a couple of those games. But overall, exactly same average rating, exact same player of the matches, exact same assists, but scoring just 1 less goal this season. So, very, very similar. He is scoring less goals than what he was in Real Madrid, whether that's just because he's getting a little bit older or whether that's because the defences are a little bit better in the Premier League or the Real Madrid team around him was much better. But United finishing second again in the league, this time just 5 points behind Chelsea. So, United have finished second every season whilst playing this save. Eden Hazard with a 7.97 average rating. That's incredible. Now, European-wise this season, knocked out in the first knockout round to Monaco. They got smashed at Old Trafford, which they won't be happy with. Mbappe and Lamar scoring there. League-wise, they look like they did okay. Now, Champions League last season, did they win it? Did they win it? Where's that Champions League final? It's not showing up. Let's see how they did quickly. Last season, they lost 2-0, which is a bit of a wounder, certainly. Unfortunately, we can't get the details for that game. But they did lose the Champions League final, which they won't be happy with at all. There we go. Icardi and Breel Embolo scoring for Arsenal. So no silverware by the looks of it for Ronaldo. If we have another quick look, though, at his achievements, just in case we missed any FA Cups or Capital One Cups. So he's been getting a lot of awards, Supporters Player of the Year, Team of the Week, Team of the Year and so on. Getting a lot of Team of the Weeks awards. It doesn't look like I've got Best Player Runner-Up in the World Cup, still at quite the ripe old age. It looks like they didn't win any kind of Capital One Cups or anything of that sort. No, they didn't, which is a shame, really, for Manchester United, not winning any silverware at all whilst he's having the 3 years. You can see a definite improvement in the side, but no silverware, which is a little bit annoying. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure you do smash that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can go check out my channel. A link to that will be in the description down below. But how do you think Cristiano Ronaldo would do if he rejoined Manchester United? And do you think the transfer will go through? Until next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm sure I'll catch you all very, very soon.